Welcome to the shooting show. This week we go back to this time last year as Geoff Garrett gets out the decoys over his spring drilling. Plus we bring you all the latest news from the shooting world.
Right, well, it's having another go on some drill. This is probably be the last piece of spring drilling on the place, and this only because this was a failed piece of winter corn. The field is a very chalky field, probably about 20 acres in size, and it didn't produce much because of the dry winter, so the farmer decided to plough it up or just re-drill it. And of course, the pigeons have found it. I have to be honest, I think yesterday was probably the optimum day to shoot it, but unfortunately I couldn't get here, work commitments. That's just how it is. But we're going to give it a bash today, and we've got a new plantation along the bottom there. We have a road along the left-hand side of the field, which takes this side out of the equation. A footpath that goes down the right-hand side here. But the flight line that we've been watching is coming up over the top of the corner of the field there and coming onto the field. So looking at it now, across the distance there's 2 rows of yew trees, and just to the left-hand side of them is a big bramble bush, which is looking like it could be the place to be. The wind, as we're standing here, is probably a northwesterly wind, which is coming this direction over the shoulder. So as we're setting the decoys up there, the pigeons are going to be coming over our right shoulder, across the front, going out into the field. Got a nice bright day, so hopefully with where we are, we'll be shielded by the sun, by the trees and the bush that we're in. And we'll just nip over there, build a hide and see how it goes. We're going to be using the Eley HV 32 gram cartridges. We've got the original Pigeon Select cartridges, got the Browning Maxus, which is, it's the choice of my pigeon shooting. And we've got the Enforcer Pro Series decoys, which we're giving a try out this year. And we'll just set them all up, and hopefully the combination of it all will put us in good stead for a good day. This is a deer hunter that's called the Predator. And it's a lightweight coat. It's nice, especially days like today when it's going to be a bit warm. But I do like the camouflage, especially against the net. When you've got a sort of green camo net like the one I've got, and you've got this up against it, it does blend in quite well. So, hopefully that'll work as well today. With pigeon shooting this time of year, and as the year goes on now, you haven't got the urgency to be out first thing in the morning. Like winter time, you have to be out virtually daylight, because it's all packing up round about the 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock time. But now, because the clocks are gone, changed, pigeons now, their habits have changed. So start shooting at 12, 1 o'clock time, and then you'll be shooting right the way through till 6, sometimes 7 o'clock this time of the year. And as the year goes on, that will become later as well. So it's always best to sort of like, I feel that sort of mid-morning, 10:30, 11 o'clock, go there and start having a look then, and then start sort of setting up around about midday, and then you've got all the afternoon to shoot. That was nice. I just come up over the top there, and the first pair come swinging around there and decoyed in a tree. And then that shot brought them ones over there to kill 2 up there. So I've got 1 over there and 3 in here. Good start. Don't like that sign. Right, we've been here just over an hour and a half now, and we've got about 20 pigeons. Started off, they decoyed all right. Having a bit of a dilemma with the wind. We're in near enough a corner of the field, and the wind's swirling round, and sometimes it seems like it's changed completely different directions, but I'm keep going out there and keeping an eye on it. And we've had a few pigeons that are going over top of us, that are going out somewhere out in the distance there, but we do get them coming back, and they seem to be interested a lot more when they come back. There's a lot of pigeons about, so we're, but I think they've got somewhere out there which they seem to be more committed to, but we're still getting a few coming in, decoying, sometimes shooting them over the top, so. We're doing all right. We've got just over 40, but what's happened in the distance there, just in front of that wood there, there's a field of beans, spring beans that are been drilled 3 weeks, and they're just literally about to come through, and the pigeons are finding it, and unfortunately they've taken a line that was coming over us and coming into here. It's now going down the bottom of the wood, and it's curling out the back there, across there. So just had a word with the farmer, and he's going to go up there and put a set of rope bangers up there. Hopefully they'll keep the line coming back this way. It's going to be on your lap in a minute. Right, well that's another day finished. The bag, I've got 64 pigeons and 2 rooks. It's not a bad day, I'm pleased with that actually, considering I am probably a day too late for this field. And also about 3:30 time, it sort of like really went very, very quiet, only to notice that the field in the distance there, which is drilled beans, well, they've been drilled for 2-3 weeks now, they just must be coming through, because the pigeons were just being drawn up there, and it's off my patch, not a lot I could do about it. I did ring the farmer up, and he did go up there in the afternoon and put some bangers up there, but unfortunately for us that took a lot of the traffic away, and we was sort of like a couple of hours of not having too much at all to do. When that happens, doesn't matter who you are, what you've got. If the pigeons are flighting behind you or out of sight and they've changed the line, there's not really a huge amount that you can do, especially if they're going onto someone else's ground. There's not really a huge amount you can do. I mean, we did try with the farmer. He'd done his best to keep them off there, but by then, you know, the day had run its course, really. Yeah, I mean, you know, 64 is a good day in anyone's books, you know, and I'm happy with 64. You know, like I say, I think it would have been a few more if we'd have been here yesterday, but I couldn't make it yesterday, so today's the day. I'm happy with 64. It's been a nice afternoon, weather's been good, and off we go.
Geoff there, managing to make the most out of a difficult day's pigeon decoying. And now, it's the Shooting Show News.
This is the Shooting Show News. Amber Hill has been successful on the world stage again. Less than 3 weeks after winning silver in the Commonwealth Games, she won silver again at the ISSF World Cup stage in Korea. She was second only to Kim Rode, who continued her domination of the skeet scene by breaking a world record 58 targets in the final. Rode was awarded the Shooter of the Year trophy right after the event. Sporting Rifles' auction to raise funds for Save the Rhino International is about to kick off again. Having raised £90,000 in a series of auctions since 2010, the UK's leading rifle magazine is set to pass the 6-figure mark this year, showing once and for all that hunters make the best conservationists. All the money raised by the auction of sporting lots goes direct to rhino reserves, with not a single penny deducted for admin or processing. This year, all funds will benefit the big game park's reserves in Swaziland. Basque has met politicians to defend shooting against proposed changes to the licensing system. Chairman Peter Glenser said he'd met MPs and Lords to discuss their future legislation plans and emphasised that they wouldn't accept anything that damaged shooting. He said, "We are unwavering in our determination to secure outcomes on these issues which benefit shooting, produce a robust licensing system at a fair price and protect public safety." And finally, 5 rural businesses were crowned the winners of the Countryside Alliance Awards on Wednesday. The Quecks Barn in Kent won the local food and drink category, while Clink's Calm Farm in Norfolk won the Rural Enterprise Award. Perry's of Eccleshaw was crowned Best Butcher, the Swan in Wiltshire was Best Pub, and Pontrilla's Post Office in Herefordshire took home the Best Village Shop prize. Environment Secretary Michael Gove was present to hand out the awards, which are known as the Rural Oscars. That was the Shooting Show News.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. Please like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. And if you're not a member of Basque, it's time to join now. Basque, looking after your sport, looking after you. This has been The Shooting Show.